Hey everybody, we're in a 2015 Toyota Highlander and we're going to show you how to install the off-roam, it's not a clamp, it's a dash mount in this vehicle. And this design will fit in 2014 to 2019 models that have this dash. This dash mount is meant to go right here. And unlike other designs where we use a clamping mechanism or a clamping screw, this is just a push and snap in feature. So you'll see a little detail here that's meant to latch on to this back portion of the vehicle. So in the package, you will have this trim tool that will aid with the installation. To do the installation, what I'll do is I'll insert the trim tool just next to the shiny display where you have your clock display, and just push it in a little bit to open it up. Once that's in, I'll line up the snap-in feature of the mount, gently press down on this side, and just push it in. You'll hear it lock into place. Next, I will remove this. I'm just about done, but before that, let me check if I got the positioning right. What I see is I didn't quite get it. How do I know? That's because there is a gap right here. And I know that there is a gap right here. In other words, this shape does not follow the dash. So what I'll do is, I'll try to find a position in which it stays happier. There we go. You heard it snap in. This gap closed up. This contour essentially follows the dash. And I see the same thing on this side. This is just fits like a glove. So incidentally, this dash mount, it lines up with the edge of the air vent right here. To uninstall the mounting base, follow the installation steps in reverse. If you still have the trim tool, insert it in here to open up the gap. Once it's inserted, press on this portion just a little bit down and start pulling the mount out. It will slide right out. Then remove the trim tool, and your vehicle is back to exactly the same state you started from. So this is great if your vehicle is leased and you want to make sure that the dash remains clear of any adhesives or any marks or any other damage from permanent installations. So now that it's in place, I have a very secure attachment point for the rest of the kit. So depending on what you chose, if you went with the mechanical mount, it will come with the arm. To open it up, I'm going to back out this thumb nut, place it over the ball, and this is the mechanical universal holder. I'm going to place that in. So the arm gives you plenty of adjustability. So depending on how you what your seating position is in the Highlander and how you sit in it, you can find the spot that's good for you. It's kind of a combination of not blocking the air vent or making sure that the phone is in line. This arm will give you that adjustability. So I would like to keep mine right here. Once I'm done, I can cinch down the thumb nut, and using one hand I can plop my phone in and take it out. And this is a very secure hold. It is designed for off-roading, so there is no need for any of the shelving units kind of down here that prop the phone up. All of the holding is done with these side pieces of the holder and the elastomer grips, and the phone does not, when I'm pulling on it now, and it, if I pull hard, of course I can adjust the height, but it's not going anywhere, and we'll show you on a gravel road in a second. So the other options are magnetic ones. We have a MagSafe mount, which is equipped with really high strength magnets inside of the slim profile. So if you have a phone that is equipped with MagSafe, such as iPhone 12 and up, or you have a case with a MagSafe magnets built in, this is the mount for you. And the important thing about this is that you have to check compatibility. And the second thing is not all MagSafe cases are created equal. We test our stuff with Apple cases on gravel roads, and that works fine, but there are plenty of manufacturers that claim to be MagSafe compatible, but unfortunately the built-in magnets might not be strong enough. So check the case before ordering this. So let us show you how this looks. Same idea. Back of the thumb nut, open up the arm, place the holder in place, choose the position, and I've got an Apple case on, So there it is. It's on there. And I will take a drive on a gravel road with this thing on just to show you what it holds like. The other option we have is the magnetic charging option. So it will look very similar to this, but it will have a plug in the back that will let you charge your phone. So let's install that one. Plug it in and go for a drive on this nice rainy day. I've already got the cigarette lighter adapter and the cable secured, so let me just plug it in the back. What's cool about this design is the plug is on the rear side of the holder, which allows for really clean wiring jobs. So if you wanted to route your cable kind of out of sight, you could do this. And we are including clips in this kit, so you can secure the cable further with the clips, such that it doesn't pop out or do anything to get in the way like it just did for me. So that's the magnetic charging mount. There it is. It charges right away and it's really on there. So now that the mount is installed, let's take it for a spin. Found a nice gravel road with a few potholes. And right out of the gate, you can see that this magnet is going to keep your phone nice and secure on your dash. This phone holder stays out of the way from all the controls, keeps the air pointed at me without blocking any of the flow. The way I've got it mounted is the top of the phone does not go past the hood line, so I'm not blocking any of the view. So if you need to take your phone in and out a lot, this is the mount to get. So provided that you don't accidentally bump into it, this magnet is going to hold the phone in place. But if you need something that's a little more secure than this, I recommend the universal phone mount. So let us demonstrate that to you. Just going to quickly disconnect this and replace the holder with the universal one. So unlike the magnetic that requires a MagSafe case, this will fit any phone. And it's still easy to use with one hand. Let me just adjust the position to get it right. Let's take it for a spin. So the universal phone mount gives you that added level of security that even if you do accidentally bump your hand into it, this phone is not going to go flying. It's held in place with these two spring-loaded shafts, and it's really secure. This completes the installation video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to follow us in the development of new products, please consider subscribing to the channel. Cheers.